MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. In there, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Now batting Mark Reynolds. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, J.P. Crawford.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See, that's going with the umpire's zone, not yourself. You got to trust that he's going to adjust. Even if he missed the pitch before, he's going to stay within himself. That swing was a result of the last pitch.
So he punches him out. Looking at the fastball, J.P. Crawford is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Yasiel Puig stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Eric Timms. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Kennedy pauses. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Suarez is there, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Crawford up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready now, Alcides Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Didi Gregorius.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He'll get it into second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Coming in is Jay. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Jay giving chase, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Matt Wieters.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Puig, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in now, Ian Kennedy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
11.
Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jared
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Ready for another
3,
chance? J.P.
baseman,
Crawford.
J.P.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Jay is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in,
fielder,
Eric Timms. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now here's the pitch.
Gordon.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Striding in, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The right fielder, number 33.
Into the windup and the
John
pitch.
Jay.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Jay will turn for second. And the fifth inning will start with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Now for Jay, that's his first double on the year. Swing and a liner. Foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Jackson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher number
coming to the plate now, Ian Kennedy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 with a run batted in.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ground ball left side. Suarez ranges to his left. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Kevin Pilar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 11, Kevin Pilar.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4.
Ready once again, Alex Gordon.
Gordon.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Crawford ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. J.P. Crawford, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, J.P.
Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yasiel Puig.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Timms. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ryan and Madsen will come on and becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Grounded to short. Backhanded. The second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Alar moving in. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Mark Reynolds is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60%.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, John Jay. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted in the air out to right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Started to go around, but it's a call. Here's Todd Frazier now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Third baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Frazier.
The 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
A swinging bunt to the mound. No problem here. 1 away. Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. So coming to the plate, Austin Jackson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jacob Barnes will come on out of the plate.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit to 3rd. On to 1st, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. So digging in now, Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt
Leading off
Wieters.
for Kansas City. Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
For the Royals.
At the plate, Jacob Barnes.
Please.
And he's getting his first plate. Lucas Duda will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Left field and deep. Timms looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kevin Pillar.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third
At the
baseman,
plate, Eugenio Suarez. He got on
Suarez.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ryan Butcher is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
Now at the plate,
Number 44, Ryan Butcher.
in there, strike 1. Scott Kingery He's going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there, makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches. Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Stepping into the box, Eric Timms, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Tommy Joseph will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Brandon Maurer answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Pilar's there. 2 down. Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Kurt Suzuki would be next. Popped high in the air. Maurer just to the right of the mound, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. In now is John Jay. He was a ground out victim last time up.
John.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. Digging in, Devin Travis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Luis Garcia takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Luis Garcia. This change for the Phillies. Now
here comes the first pitch.
Number 19
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This change for the Phillies. Now playing second base.
The 0-1 pitch.
11. Scott.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
Up next for the Royals, catcher
Aledmus Diaz will look for some 2-out. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Scored tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.